start off by saying, Call Halal,
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and be salutation to the Archangel doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites, we come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this place known as Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, all right, which is America, man. Okay, and what I want to get into today is on Donald Trump. Recently, which was yesterday, he got rid of the INF treaty, man. All right, the nuclear treaty that was created between the U.S. and Russia, man. All right, which the treaty went into the nuclear missiles and either dismembering missiles, all right, or limited missiles to certain distances, man. All right, but that's been done away with, man, and it expired all the way back in February 1st, okay? And these nations leaders in Russia, they didn't want to deal with it no more, man. All right, so Trump just totally just did away with it, okay?
This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, and that's why these politicians and these leaders around the world keep contradicting themselves, man. All right, because one minute they say that they want peace, all right, all throughout the planet Earth, and the next minute they preparing for war, man. All right, like we had Donald Trump up there speaking about it. He said that not only are we gonna get rid of the treaty, okay, he said that we already in the makings of a new missile, all right. So this devil, he's using code speak, man. All right, first he wants peace, but then he's saying, oh yeah, but we still prepare for war, man. All right, and boasting, man, being proud, man, because he said that I don't want to have to use these missiles, but I will, man. All right, and he said that the U.S. is #1 in ICBMs, and then he said second comes Russia, and then he said through his own mouth, he said that China, all right, they're way down there, all right, but they're still the third ones that got nuclear missiles, man. All right, and then this devil says that he wants to include China in the next treaty that they make, man. All right, but it won't be another treaty, man. All right, there won't be another treaty between these nations and America, man. All right, because nobody trusts this devil, man. All right.
We're gonna make a treaty with, you know what I'm saying? Great safety. With the known truth breaker, the known treaty breaker, man. Who would do that? A foolish man would. When these times, that's not gonna happen. Okay? And it's all the love of both side power, man. You know what I'm saying? Stirred up my relations.
This is Psalms 55:20. It says, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Going to the point, like the brother said, Trump will say they want peace, but really they want to go to war. You know, and then he'll get into a treaty or a covenant with somebody, but back door and break it. You know, so like the elder just said, why would you want to make a treaty or a promise or a covenant with somebody who you know they're going to break it, man? That's their track record, you know?
Right, because Esau, he's been doing this shit for the longest, man. He did it to our people, man. All right, he did it to Gad and to Reuben, man. All right, set up these treaties with him, said he was gonna do this and that. All right, but then what does he do? He reneges on his word, man. All right, and all the while he's shaking your hand, he got a sword behind his back, man. All right, ready to hit you in your back, man. All right, so these nations know better than to trust in this devil, man.
Right. Right. They don't. You know what I'm saying? The days are long gone that anybody take America seriously. Okay, that's just few draws here in America. Something for you to read in the newspaper, something for you to see on TV. Right. Don't nobody take America seriously, man. Trump made a threat to Sweden, telling about if they don't let themselves rock. Right. It's gonna be constant. Exactly. Seeing the brother laugh, that's the reaction you get, man. Okay. Don't nobody take America seriously, man. Okay. So America finna go to war behind a fucking homosexual, drug head nigga. Okay, they ain't doing nothing for Jake right here in America, man. Come on, man. That's hypocrisy to the highest level, man. Go ahead, bro.
And that's just to appease you niggas.
Right.
because he know he ain't got much favor with you niggas. So in order to get in ASAP Rocky, he'd already done shitted on you niggas. It's just like going into, we talking about the devil, man.
Right.
The grand deceiver.
Right.
You got it?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
This is the INF, all right, according to Wikipedia. It's the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty. The Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, formerly treaty between the United States of America and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics on the elimination of the intermediate range and shorter range missiles. Because they limited the range of the missiles, man. All right, but Russia has been constantly creating missiles that are over the range allowed, man. Yeah. All right, they got the missile Satan, okay, which can get over here to America in less than 30 minutes, all right, and obliterate this place, man. All right, so Russia hasn't even been agreeing to the treaty, man.
And none of them.
Right.
Esau got that shit out there like the elder was going into. That just for the sake of having that so-called agreement or that contract out there, they ain't not abiding by it.
Right.
Okay? America doing what the hell they want to do, and Russia doing what the hell they want to do.
Right.
And they both Edomites.
Right.
By the way, so how you gonna, matter of fact, can y'all get that scripture in Ecclesiastes? How can you turn some crook thing straight?
Right.
Yeah.
Something to that effect. I think it's Ecclesiastes 7:14.
And that's just to show you how simple, you know, these people are. I'm talking about the drones here in America. We're talking about nuclear missiles, man. Okay? What are missiles made for, man? Are they decoration? Okay? Do they bring you luck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is it like the wood at the Apollo when you rub the missile?
Right. Like old Kim Jong-un, like go rub on.
Right. They're for war. So to have a discussion about the range, that's ludicrous. So they really worth about that. Was that out?
Nah, like they really said we gonna start eliminating these missiles that can go so further than what the contract say the range that they supposed to go. That's all bullshit.
That's bullshit, bro. That's
because you know why we know it's bullshit, because the Most High got it written in biblical prophecy that it's gonna be a nuclear holocaust.
Right.
These missiles gotta be able to have a range to get across from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth.
That's right.
Ecclesiastes 7:13. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight, which he had made crooked.
Right, and Esau is, they say crooked or crook? Crook. Right, yeah, crook. Yeah, it's crook. So Esau is crook or crooked. You can't make him straight, so he ain't gonna put a, like the brother read in Psalms with that 55 and 20, he's not gonna uphold the agreement, any agreement. He never has.
Never have.
Never will. Never have and
Never will.
You know? Why? Because he's crooked.
Right.
You know?
Revelation 11 and 14 said the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe comes quickly.
Right, and that first and second woe, that was World War I and World War II. Okay, and it said that the third woe coming quickly, man. All right, you people in America, you don't believe that there's gonna be a world war. All right, you caught up in watching TV. All right, going out, all right, having drinks. All right, fraternizing and giving into marriage. All right, shit like that, man. But World War III is coming, man. Right. All right, these main media markets are like CNN and Fox. They tease you with the idea of it, all right, but they don't really go into it, man, all right? If you go on certain websites like Sputnik and RT News, they going in on it every day, man. Every day they're building up to war, all right?
Yep.
World War III is going to be a build-up, man, all right, of them gathering missiles together, all right, causing these different skirmishes and proxy wars in these different nations, all right, all accumulating to the World War III, man. All right, according to Yahweh Shah, man. Right. Okay, because he's the one in control of this thing. All right.
This is Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. According to the ancient one, man, that warfare, just you, your sword, and everybody else on there, whatever else you got, your dagger, you know, blood all on your clothes. That's how war was fought back then. But this how this one gonna be fought, World War III. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Talking about those missiles, man.
Right.
They created for a reason. Everything that's created, the Most High created for its purpose and a reason. And they created to come over and destroy Babylon and whatever parts of the earth the Most High got set.
Right. It ain't talking about big balls of hay with tar on it being
Catapulted.
Yeah.
Getting out the walls.
Something like that. You see, like you get a image of that off that movie Gladiator. It was catapulted, basically like fireballs, for lack of a better word.
Lord of the Rings and shit like that.
But yeah, World War III, man, that's gonna be a great, glorious battle, man. All right, because the Most High gave Esau and these nations all these different technologies, man. All right, to increase the great death that's gonna take place, man.
Right.
All these new aircrafts and shit that they got, all these destroyer warships, all that shit is gonna be used, man. All right. Esau got stockpiles of ammo, all right, incendiary armor and all that shit, man. That's gonna be for all you people out here, man. All right.
It's Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
Right, and the north country, man. All right, that's talking about Russia, man. All right, the Most High is gonna send Russia. It's gonna sick Russia on America, man. All right, and they're gonna use their ICBM missiles to burn this place up, man.
It says, from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
Right. It say the arrow shall be as a mighty expert man. All right. So that's better than Arrow or what's this guy named Avengers Hawkeye. All right. It's gonna be of an expert man, which means these missiles ain't gonna miss, man. All right. They're not gonna return. They're not gonna return void, man. Okay. And they weren't made in vain. They were made to be used to destroy America, man. All right. And as you can see on the map, that's the North country right here, man. Russia, man. Okay. It's gonna be used to destroy America, man.
This is 2nd Esdras 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Right, they're not gonna miss, man. All right, they're gonna land on their target, man. All right, regardless of all these different missile defense systems that America got, all right, which they already been exposed to be weak. Okay, but these missiles are gonna avoid all that shit and strike right down here in America, man.
And read that scripture one more time.
2nd Esdras 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Into the ends of the world. So that cut the INF right there. Yeah. Because that ain't talking about a bow and arrow, man. That's talking about intercontinental ballistic missiles. From one end of the earth to the other end of the earth.
Not even Robin Hood could shoot
No,
an arrow that far.
men in tights, none of that. You know? So the INF was just a farce, okay? That was just a facade from the beginning. Because the Most High already said that the arrows is going to be shot from one end of the earth to the other, man.
Right, and how many? This is in Revelation 9, right? I say 200, if you
Right.
do the math, it's 200 million warheads that's going to hit the soils of Babylon the Great.
Right.
Alright? Matter of fact, let's get that, brother.
I know that to the normal Jake, when they hear that number, that seems like unrealistic to them. That's because you're under the witchcraft and then put to sleep by Esau, man. Okay? You've never known the truth, man. Okay?
Now you can stop.
Esau done always told you, gave you the narrative of how things are supposed to be. Okay? Like for instance, the moon is 240-some thousand miles away. Man, the motherfucker sitting in the sky right there. You know what I'm saying? You can see the craters and shit without a microscope.
Exactly.
Man. You know what I'm saying? But since Esau done told you, you know, the condition of your mind, you can't fathom that. Okay? Man, trust and believe, just like you standing there breathing, man, and the sun is out there and water is wet. They got 200 million warheads.
Yes, sir.
Prepared and ready, man. Because thus said the Most High says.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, brother.
And that's just the ones that's gonna be shot over here. So it's more than really it's more. Because Israel gonna get
Right.
hit with the missiles.
Right.
Okay? Some missiles gonna hit over there in other parts of the earth too.
Right.
All right? America is gonna be completely
Right.
wiped out. So
Right. Example must be made.
Revelation 9 and 16 says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them.
right, that same army that you read about in Joel, the 2nd chapter, okay?
Yeah.
The parabolic talk. Okay? It's talking about the missiles.
It says, and thus I saw the horses in a vision, and them that sat on them.
Right, these horses are not talking about horses,
Right.
right? It's talking about missiles. Because horse represent what? Power. Like they tell you under your car, it got so many horsepower.
Right.
Measured by horsepower, the term horsepower.
It says, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
Yeah. You know, when have you ever known a horse to have that in his head, walking around with glowing with his fire coming out his eyes? It ain't talking about that. It's talking about the tip of the missile that got the warheads in it. Okay.
It says, and out of their mouths issued fire,
Right.
and smoke, and brimstone.
Right.
By these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
Right, the tail project the missile up into the atmosphere, and then the warhead, once it go out the firmament, it come back down,
Right.
and once it hit, it's destruction. You know, the warhead is multiple warheads coming out of that,
Come.
out of the head of the missile.
Yep.
You know,
Because they got so-called missile defense systems set up. But if you got multiple warheads coming out, you ain't got enough missiles to interact to catch each one of them warheads that's coming out of there, man. Okay? And then check this out. Even if you did, these are thermonuclear warheads, man.
Right.
Even if they explode in the atmosphere, what do you think the result is going to be? Still destruction, man. The warhead don't actually have to hit the ground for it to be fire. For it to be destruction, man. Okay? It can explode in the atmosphere and it's still gonna break, man. So you people got this. Y'all been watching too much Star Wars, man.
right. Then you got people that say, well, it can't be no nuclear, basically nuclear war, because if nuclear missiles hit anywhere in the earth, it's gonna destroy humanity. But you don't know the power of the Most High.
Right.
Okay? The Most High got it written, what's gonna happen, and we got faith in that. They said, well, if America get destroyed by missiles, then that radiation is basically gonna damn near wipe out humanity.
Right. But they don't know
work like
nothing
that.
about spiritual power.
Right. They don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about spiritual power. The power of our Creator and His Son. You know, Yahweh shot.
Right. See, that's where faith kick in. A carnal mind is going to the nuclear fallout. Radiation is going to be just like Fukushima. But on the grandest, see, because people don't understand spirituality, man. They thinking carnally. And what Esau done taught them out of a textbook, man.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Nah, just finish that.
Right, because just got to say that the Most High power, he controls everything, man. He controls the
Yes.
wind, waters, you know what I'm saying? So to say, okay, nuclear fall not gonna stop it, that's nothing. See, I try to put the Most High in the box, man. You equate it to you, man. You don't know shit. You build it, you power.
What verse you left off?
You talking about the most
I like
high
Malachi.
power. Okay? You can do anything. All right, then.
Yeah. Read 19 and go back to 16.
Revelation 9, verse 19. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails.
Right.
For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
Right. Then go back up to 16.
Revelation 9 and 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen,
See the number of the army of the horsemen. Go ahead.
it says, were 200,000. And I heard the number of them.
Right. So if you do the math on that, and I've done it, it ain't simple. Then it come out to 200 million missiles or warheads. Okay. That's gonna drop right here on Esau, on his basically the capital of his empire.
Right.
You know.
Team.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, straight.
It's 2 Peter 3 and 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
Right. So the scriptures say that we're gonna receive. There's gonna be a new earth, man. All right. So this earth is gonna be cleansed up, man, and replenished, man. All right. After the nuclear missiles, man. All right. Because like you said, they got Esau talking about the radiation and the fallout and wearing gas masks and all kinds of bullshit like that. All right. We're not gonna have to deal with that, man. All right. Because Most High say he's gonna create a new heaven and a new earth, man.
Exactly. So this place is gonna be
Refresh.
Right.
Refresh.
Okay? And it's gonna take divine power to do that. You know? Not Esau to his different departments and cleanup crews going around the world trying to make this place right. You know? Do it now.
You already know what happened when Esau trying to clean up the earth, man. He make it even worse, man. Right, like putting correction in the water to try to get out the goddamn the oil spill or whatever, man. All right. Yeah.
It says, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Who knows? I mean, today that's probably what's fucking up the ocean right now, man.
Shit.
You're used to that correction bullshit, man. Right.
So much on it, man. Y'all look like great. Hey, bro, what thing? You underestimate the Most High power, and you underestimate the goddamn devil.
Right.
Right.
Okay? You underestimate this motherfucker. Okay? And Esau is but the scriptures show you that they were playing wickedness up on their fans. Man, this motherfucker is done well. Right now, they can copy a new scheme and device, man.
Right.
That caused death, man. It's just that you people don't recognize it. You get out, wake up in the morning, you stretch your gun, you look out the window, you see these trees and shit. You think this is life, man. This is death, man.
Straight up.
Okay? You looking at death, but you ain't never seen life. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You done took death as life, man. That's all you done never seen, man. Okay? And then when you see life, it's come through the spirit, how much you know, try, start with our apostle that was on down. You don't even recognize it because you ain't never seen it.
Right.
Nah, fuck that. We want death. What's that, bro?
I said that Isaiah 5 and what's that, 5 and 20, they call evil
Good.
evil
Right.
good and good evil.
Right, bro. Right.
When you go get your little child, that little candy, that little chocolate bar,
What's that?
okay, it's supposed to be a good thing. Here you go. Bible, I had seen a little some on RT, how they talking about that shit's killing. They using child labor to harvest that, not harvest, but to go and
Get the cocoa beans.
yeah, to get the cocoa beans to make all that chocolate shit
So-called
that's sold
chocolate.
over here.
Yeah, chocolate shit.
So it's they out there, they basically torturing kids and killing kids. And they the one over in Ghana, I forget the other country that's over there. Basically got to go,
Might be
harvest.
Cameroon. I think it might be Cameroon.
Okay. They got a video.
So where you at, Esau? Ain't with the kids
Shit.
hurt?
Who you think the one got them over there?
Hey, they got
all these corporations outsource their labor
Right.
to these third world countries
Right.
to get that cheap labor. Who you think is doing that labor, man? Little children.
Exactly.
But then over here you got child labor laws. That's why the scriptures speak about the joy of the hypocrite.
Right.
It's but for a moment,
Right.
man. That's a goddamn hypocrite, man. You talking about, oh, we can't have kids working. First of all, when a boy hit 12, 13, he become a man,
Right.
okay? A girl even earlier, because when she start her cycle, she's able to produce children, okay? So they not little kids, they not children, okay?
Right, exactly.
They should be able to go to work right then and there, okay? But you got so-called child labor laws. But then you take these same businesses, okay, and since you can get cheaper labor, you outsource it to these other countries,
Right.
and you put that labor on what you call children.
And it's hard, and it ain't just doable
No.
labor. They overworking.
Shit, they working.
And
Jack.
Esau don't believe in
No.
fairness. You know?
Well, how that scripture go? His tender mercies are cruel.
Yeah, even his tender mercies are cruel.
Shit.
Right, because Esau uses the detestable and the different little war criminals over there to beat and to slay and to murder the inhabitants of their land to produce whatever the hell they want them to produce, man, to keep their hands clean, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
It's Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right, and the men of the Lord are doing that, man. All right, we blowing the trumpet, man. All right, telling our people to repent. All right, telling them that they Israelites. All right, that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the other 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, and we warning the people, man. All right, putting a warning out to our people and a warning to all these different nations out here as well, man. All right, and the men of the Lord are doing that all across the earth, man. Right. All right, the only ones doing it, man. Ain't nobody else prophesying about these nuclear missiles, man. All right, and the coming destruction of America. All right, these people want to see America thrive, man. All these Christians that you hear, all right, even some of these Israelite camps, man, they want to see America make it, man. All right, because if America make it, they can continue in their wickedness, man. All right, they can continue being comfortable, eating GMO foods. All right, their daughters being whores, their fucking wife being a goddamn whore. All right, and just continuing wickedness, man. All right, the men of the Lord actually want to see this place go, man. All right, you're not gonna be prophesying against a nation if you don't want to see that nation done away with. All right. The men of the Lord actually have an anger, man, of this place, man.
Right.
The place of our captivity, man. All right. And if you're not prophesying against the end of America, man, you want to be a goddamn American, man. All right.
Put both arms around death and embrace it.
Right.
They don't have no faith, man. If you don't want this place to go in for a kingdom where rulership and happiness and righteousness will exist on perpetually, bro, then you fucking gone, man.
Right.
You fucking gone, man. You want this place to continue. This is what you know. This is living to you. Oh, it ain't that bad. Just clean up this and clean up that. Man, this place is gone.
Right.
That show you faithless, man. You
Remember
acknowledge the
Lot's
Lord.
wife.
Go ahead back to that Joel like you had, bro.
It's Joel 2:2.
Right.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Well, hold on, Bob.
Shit.
We all came up in the church house. Baptist, Catholic. I don't. Do you remember the pastor ever going into that, man? It's all happy thing.
Right.
When Jesus comes.
We shall overcome.
Right, man. Everything gonna be okay. You gonna see the transition's gonna be smooth. You gonna see people on the way to the gates for you, man. The leg gonna be back on, and she got cut off some diabetes. Okay, everything gonna be good, man. Read that again.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
You have to go to that. What the brother just read, man. Okay, just to make it simplest terms, man. Total destruction, man. That great people in the strong, that's the missiles, man. Okay, read that again. You gotta soak this in, man, and understand, man.
Joel,
Been misled, man.
Joel 2:2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the light, neither shall there be any more after it.
Right. So these missiles, and like y'all was saying, the 200 million warheads, that's just for America, man. Okay? There's other places on this earth that's going to be demolished and obliterated also, man. Okay? Right. All weapons and nuclear is going to be, what's the word, bro? Exasperated.
Obliviated.
And they're gonna all be used, man. Right. Okay?
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Right. They're gonna all be used, and we're not gonna see that anymore, man. So it's not like half of them or a third of them gonna get used, right? And the rest of them get served. The Most High is into theatrics, man. Okay? He letting it all loose, man.
Right.
He letting it all go, man. Okay? The scriptures tell you that the earth gonna reel to and fro, man. This is gonna bombard the earth, man. Mainly here in America, but there's other places that's gonna feel it too, man.
All right.
Okay? Then after that, we don't have to worry about that anymore, man.
Right.
Okay?
And we know it's not talking about actual people because it said it never have been a light before and neither will be thereafter.
Right.
Okay, so man has been here since, the beginning, all right? Man was created on what, the fourth day? If I'm staying correct. But on the fourth day, and then man is always going to be in this world. Yep. But the scriptures say, we can get a scripture on it. He told the nations to beat their swords, their plowshares into pruning hooks. Okay? Well, if you want to pray, oh, my God. But not that one, the other one out there too. That's what I'm talking about. It says should be no more war. Bring that out real quick. I'll get right back.
This is Isaiah 2 and 4. It says, he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Right.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Why? For one, it's just the Most High is going to be setting his people back up, starting with his son, Yahushua, and the elect of the nation of Israel, starting with them and the whole nation. Okay? Up to rule this planet, setting us up to rule this planet Earth in righteousness.
Right.
There ain't going to be no more war. First and foremost.
Well, then shit. That should be taking place right now because the Jews is over there in Israel, 1948. You see? That's BS, man.
King David, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Right, because it's already declared in the prophecy. Now, read it from the top again.
Isaiah 2 and 4. It says, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
So there ain't gonna be no more weapons, so to speak, like we have today. These guns and missiles and bombs and all that, that's gonna be done away with.
Right.
Okay? The nations are going back to what they was created for, was to serve us.
Right.
They gonna go back to how they was before this third world, preparing for this third world war, which they pretty much their life was based upon agriculture. Okay, really, that's been the main part of life in itself. As far as how to live on this planet Earth, you gotta plant seed and grow seed to sustain yourself. See? And you need those forming tools to do it. Go ahead, brother.
Farming and agriculture is going to be way better in the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be very fruitful. All right, and the harvest is always going to be plenty, man. All right, and Israel going to get the first share of it, man. All right?
No seedless grapes.
No seedless grapes, no hot Cheetos, no ramen
Right.
noodles.
Shit, no goddamn cup of noodles.
Hey, that's in the spirit to have that, man, and live like that, man. You know? But like right now, bro, you know, before we look out across the bay and see orange apple trees and all type of things, man. What do we see, man? Artificial life, planet life. Fucking, give it back to the face real quick.
Concrete hell.
Candy in my apartment. I stay in a shitload, bro. Goddamn, one of the Latin tribes, I'm not sure what they are, man. Argentinians, Colombians, they moved in downstairs, man. Bro, dude went and planted a papaya tree in front of the apartment. He got it from somewhere and planted it, man. Okay? And his family come outside every evening and they sit there and they just look at it, man. Water it, make it, you know what I'm saying? Because in their spirit, they want to be around. You know what I'm saying? They want to be around that, man. So that's true, man. This place is foul, man.
Yes.
And must go. Must go. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right? It says the earth is defiled. Why? Because the earth is supposed to be ran in a particular way. Right? And the people that's ruling, they don't know how to run it because the Israelites have been given the proper way to run the earth. Right? Just like you got the land side. Right? You plow the land for 6 years, right? And 7 years you let it rest. All right, but Esau, he keep going, sucking the life out of the earth. That's why the earth is the way it is today. That's why the brother is speaking on the heavens, all right, in a new earth. All right, you got to be refreshed. You know,
All this food is fake.
Right?
But America is so damn greedy, you know, and they mass producing all this garbage. There's no way this shit could be natural. Because Esau done depleted the minerals in the earth.
Right? And there's no way it's getting this food.
Right.
No.
There's no way you telling me as much meat get consumed in this goddamn country, Babylon the Great, that it's enough cattle, damn near really around the world to suffice or to be sufficient for all these greedy ass so-called Americans, man. You know? You look at all the meat that get consumed in this place. You got, and it ain't, that's what I'm saying, it ain't real meat. We know the cane ain't real meat. You know what I'm saying? Because they got burger places on every goddamn corner in the city. You know? Tell me all them value menu burgers, that ain't real meat. You know what I'm saying? That shit inside of Taco Bell tacos is not beef. Jack in the Box tacos, man.
What is that? That's some kind of paste.
Yeah, right.
Don't
Burger
eat that.
King got it on lock.
Nah, yeah, they $1 now.
$1. Right, come back to the point, you know what I'm saying? Not only is the super nation, but they waste, man. Okay? America, you Americans is pacified, man. Okay? Y'all ain't been through no hard times, man.
Right.
Y'all get shit, overindulge in it, and y'all throw away damn near just as much as you consume, man.
Yeah.
There's no way to keep that. If you just think logically, man, there's no way you can keep that up, okay? And to manufacture it and artificial shit have to come into play, man.
Right.
Okay? It just ain't no way, man.
Right. The restaurants, they throw all that food that don't get ate, they throw it away at the end of the night.
Have to.
You know?
It has to because of law to get
To beggars, man. Esau got a law not to give the leftovers to beggars, man. That's a goddamn shit.
Right.
who are the beggars.
You Christians
It's
love
Esau now, but here historically, the beggars hot.
Right.
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Exactly.
So Esau telling you, we're going to throw this shit away for you to give it to you.
Right.
And it's garbage anyway. We still going to throw it. Okay? Go ahead,
Yes.
Right. They made up an ordinance on that, man. Not give these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans any of your extra food, man.
Like the elder just said, our people, man, we want the food. We want
cattle, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what was promised to us, and that's in our spirit. And but like they were saying, they're ready to throw away the food and give it to us, but we know our power will increase us anyway. We'll grab this real quick. This is Ezekiel 36 and 29. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. And I will multiply the fruit of the tree and the increase of the field, that ye shall receive no more reproach of famine among the heathen. Verse 35, and they shall say, this land that was desolate is become like the Garden of Eden, and the waste and desolate and ruined cities are become fenced and inhabited. Then the heathen that are left round about you shall know that I, Yahweh, build the ruined city, the ruined places, and plant that was desolate. I, Yahweh, have spoken it, and I will do it.
Right. So we gonna get everything in abundance. You know, like, hey, our latter ain't gonna be better than the beginning, man.
Right.
You know,
talking about the chosen land of the earth, which is when you read in Genesis, okay, when say a garden that was eastward in Eden,
right?
They're talking about over there in our land, okay, Israel. Okay, it's gonna, because right now it's desolate. It's cursed. The land, the people is cursed, and the land is cursed. Okay, so the Most High gonna bring back to life. Well, he already started to bring back to life his men, you know, or the nation with that remnant.
Right.
Waking us up to this truth. First, waking us up to our nationality, then giving us the understanding to the scriptures, right? And also he gonna make the land, the chosen land, which is the land of Israel, fertile again, beyond our imagination.
Right. What's the precursor to all that? War. Devastation, nuclear destruction, man. Okay? Then all the shit gonna be set back and right, man. Okay? It must be done. It will be done, man. Okay? By the words of Yahweh Bashem on the shop. Back to that Joel when we finish up the book. Let's start at
This is Joel 2 and 3. A fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burner. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Everything in America is going to be destroyed, man. That's right. All right. Ain't no escaping out of the nuclear missiles, man. That's right. All right. It's going to be total obliteration, man. Right. All right. And it's making it clear, man.
Right.
I'm telling you. Before it was like as a garden of Eden, you'll see vegetation and plants, man. Okay? But afterwards, man, it's not going to be nothing left, man. Okay? It ain't going to be like the Quentin Tarantino movie, whatever the fuck he's making these movies. After the nuclear destruction, you see half of the building standing, a charred tree. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Book of Eli.
You still see some animals moving around. They helmets and singed off. They still struggling to move around. According to that scripture, the brother just read, nothing. Okay? Total desolation and destruction, man. Okay? You ain't gonna come out of your, what they call that shit? The little bunkers, what's that?
Underground.
Right, the little underground, you know, they always got these songs. Is it safe now? Then they peek over and look and see. They don't be none of that, man. Okay? We talk about the missiles hitting this, 200 million missiles hitting this place. They're going to dig into the earth, man.
That's right.
Okay? They're going to dig into, like the elder was saying, they don't even have to hit the ground to totally destroy it. These missiles are going to hit the ground, man, and dig into the earth, man, and destroy every fucking thing, man. Okay? To where only creatures and unclean animals don't dwell in this place, man. And it ain't going to be so pleasant for them. Go ahead, Doc.
Right, you got like these Edomites trying to save themselves. All right, they buying fucking the shipping containers that they put on the backs of ships, and they digging into the ground trying to put them down there for a nuclear holocaust, man. You Americans, man, y'all a bunch of fucking idiots, man.
Right.
All right, that shit is not gonna withstand the blast of the power of a thermonuclear missile, man. All right, but just keep trying, devil.
We talking about the generation that came from when they used to run the old the drills in school, that missiles is about to hit, duck and cover, get up under the desk. What the hell you think that's gonna do? That's all in your mind. It's a movie called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with Most Def, and the world was about to end, so the bartender said, "You think we should put paper bags over our head or something?" He said, "Couldn't hurt." So they all put paper bags on their head and laid on the floor. It ain't no different. You just as well sit there and look out the window, man. Getting under a desk ain't gonna stop. Digging into the ground is not gonna stop the destruction.
We gonna go deeper into the base.
Or into space. Esau think he gonna escape out into space and get away. You're not getting away. The Most High spoke it.
It says,
Amos 9:2. It says, though they did into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Right, it's no escaping, all right? If you don't get hit by, get destroyed by the missile, the Most High got many other ways to get you. Okay, whether it's a chariot, whether it's an angel, whether it's a man of the Lord, you know, with spiritual power coming to dig you out the ground, snatch your ass out the firmament.
Right. And Esau got $1 million matches on the ground, man.
Right.
They really think they're gonna ride it out, man. When they only spoke that just made me think of what was that? Which one of the X-Men was that? When Magneto, they were trying to hide underground. Is that it? Magneto just shit. Rolls that bitch about the side, bro. Right. Split that bitch and open without even, you know what I'm saying? Well, spiritual powers, man. They gonna be nowhere for the Esau to hide.
Right. And Yahushua is gonna be getting. I said men of the Lord, but ultimately our Lord Yahushua. Shit. He gonna be
coming to catch wreck.
Right.
Catch wreck. There you go.
It's Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. So you're gonna have these different people trying to hide up because they're gonna see that great wrath that Yahushua is coming with.
Right. That's when Jesus out.
Because like the apostles Gabar been going into, the Yahushua said he gonna come back as a woman in travail. All right. So you know when a woman in travail, when she giving that birth, she's screaming, she's in pain. All right. But Yahushua, he just gonna be, you know, just so fucking angry because he said that vengeance, all right, been burning in his heart. All right. In the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter. All right, so he's been ready to get it in.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and Isaiah 63 he said too. I mean, yeah, Isaiah 60, I said Isaiah 63.
Can you imagine the war cry, the bloodthirsty cry of Yahushua Mashiach, man? No, you can't, man. You can't, man.
Right.
This is gonna be on a level that you can't even son of, man. Okay? They're coming back to set all things right. Okay? Can you just say, man? Can you imagine in your mind, man? Can you tell how big, you know what I'm saying? How shiny, come in the store. Wow! Woo! That's all what this nigga speak, but you speak
Much.
Jesus, huh?
That's the total opposite.
Yeah, but like that scripture was saying, you know, like Russia, they over there, they got their civilians going into the bunker systems and shit, man. All right, showing that's gonna be a heavy crop of our slaves right there, man. All right, to preserve some of you Edomites, all right, because all you Edomites over here in America are gonna be destroyed, man. Yeah. All right.
This is Joel 2 and 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as a horseman, so shall they run.
Right, like how the elder brothers bringing out about the horses, man, which mean power, man. All right,
they say that the horses, which are the ICBM missiles, they're gonna run, man. All right, and the ones that they created now, man, they run very, very fast, man. All right, because I mean, look here, man, you can't create something like this just off a whim, man. All right, the Most High put the spirit into these Edomites to create these missiles, man.
Right.
All right, and they boast and they proud of themselves saying that I did this and I did that, man. You didn't do that shit, man. All right, your whole existence, your whole civilization has been built and crafted by the Most High, man. He put it in you to do that shit, man. All right, you telling me you're gonna create a missile that can travel thousands of miles per hour, man? Just off your own brain power, man. You Edomites are proud, man.
Hey, you can see the proud of Edomites because in these other countries, man, especially like in Russia, they have days where they pull out their heavy artillery and march it straight down this main street downtown, man. Okay? And people come out to see it and worship it, man, and give it reverence. Like it was the goddamn president coming through that moment.
Right.
Okay? They showing you, look, we got, this is what we got. Shit, you see this? You know? And it ain't no little one surface to our missile, man. We talking about, bro.
Yeah, they had the biggest parades flaunting their weapons.
Right?
Houston,
Right,
bro. In Houston.
That's their blessing.
Right.
It's the sword.
Right?
You know?
So you fucking drones in America, y'all come out for Gay Pride Day, y'all clog up the streets, man. Over there in Russia, they come out when they parade the military might through the streets, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all thinking about bumping boxes and blowing rods. They got their mind on warfare, man.
Right. People over here in America are thinking about custom vanity plates.
Right.
Right.
You know, just throwing out some miscellaneous shit. The people over in America are into the most simple, vain things that you can think of.
Right.
You know, go ahead, bro.
Right, and these nations not even into bullshit like that, man. You think they got a fucking LGBT parade over there in Russia, man? It's not going down like that, man. All right? You're liable to get your head cut off doing that shit over there, man.
Yes, sir.
And all these different Arab countries and shit, man. All right?
Like your brother saying, them other countries ain't doing what's being done over here. This is the time of the year with the most distraction throughout the year because this is your football season. So from Pee Wee football all the way to the NFL, all you motherfuckers are distracted about getting a little timid to practice, what game is coming on one night, who gonna win the goddamn Super Bowl, who traded who got drafted. That's all y'all talk about, man. These other countries are preparing for war right now as we speak. And y'all worrying about the goddamn Hall of Fame Bowl and the goddamn season starting and my fantasy team and all that bullshit. Because that's the key word, man. Y'all living in a goddamn fantasy world, man.
Right. Yeah, on that movie, Concussion, with Will Smith, they were bringing out how, you know, you trying to, basically he was trying to make a change in the NFL because all the players need concussions and dying from concussions and shit after playing in the league. He said, look, man, you trying to make this change and bring this information out. He said, basically, the importance of America is all BS. They say if you want to, I'm roughly paraphrasing what he said. They say first come the Constitution, then as far as importance, then the NFL. They said that the NFL was basically backed by, you know, the big wig. You ain't finna bring this information out.
Right.
You know? Just to back up what the brother was saying, that's probably one of the biggest things going in America is football season. Because you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be a Supreme Court judge, and you still got your favorite football team and shit.
Right.
And they make big money off of that shit.
Right.
You know?
And you're gonna get caught slipping, man. Just like on which one of the Batman would have Bane? When he came in and caught Rick at that stadium, that was the one. Right. People was in there cheering, had no idea. Now they caught Rick, man. Same thing will happen over here, man. People gonna be married and going on married. Next thing you know, dude!
Right. What you see in the arenas, you see high-powered individuals watching the gladiator game. That's all it really is. Like if you go back to ancient Rome, you had the most powerful people in position. They was there at the what they call today the skybox. Right. Watching really is nothing more than the gladiator game. All right.
Keep fighting that.
Showing you that it's important because it's a big distraction. They up there talking politics while everybody is into stats and all this bullshit.
Which is another distraction. You got the Democratic and the Republicans. Okay, right now you having the debate. Meanwhile, you got the INF being dumped. You got Iran saying, you know what? The hell with your agreements. Everybody is choosing sides, man. Right. Everybody is drawing the line in the sand. But the ones that think they connected and know what's going on, watching this circus go on in the political arena. Oh well, I don't know. Kamala Harris really the debate that she get. But that's all of. Throw me another fish. Y'all just a bunch of goddamn clapping seals, man. Right. And that's just another distraction while this place is sinking, man. Right. And these other nations is gathering, mustering up their hosts, man.
Right. Prepare for war.
So you have to prepare for war.
Right now, we preparing for us. We in the spiritual war, man.
And they promoting it. That's a lot real quick. They promoting that voting shit real heavy.
Big time.
You know.
Big time.
They promote it. And Jay get caught up in all that shit.
Right.
Especially the older folks.
President, well, all your presidents, man. Okay. Obama was carefully selected. Donald Trump was carefully selected. You think this devil don't know? Let me put him in here so that I can draw the crowd this way. Now let me counteract, let me put him in here, I can draw him back this way. Right. Just more distraction. No, come over here. No, go over there.
Right.
Hey, same thing with you.
They all select.
Exactly.
People think that vote never picked the next one. Y'all get the fuck out of here.
Right. Your city council people and your public service, your state level, your the sheriffs and all this shit.
Right.
You know, it's all bullshit. All that shit is premeditated on. Right. So and then selected who they gonna put in these different positions.
And what they gonna do.
Right. You think you go and vote, we gonna vote for this person or this, and they gonna make a change for it.
Shit, Jay get up early in the morning before they go to work to go fucking vote, man.
See late.
Cause they think it's gonna do something, man.
Yeah. Say that again.
I said they get that I voted sticker.
I voted. But because they proud that I took place in the democratic process. They proud, man, so they carry on that proud spirit, man. I voted. Then they take a cat like a Puff Daddy, they put a belt to his behind and say, now you go tell them niggas I want them to vote or die.
Mention a name that you about to hear a lot more about, man. George Soros, man. Remember that name, man. His name's about to start coming up with a lot of bullshit, man. Okay? Man, these Esau control the whole show.
All the way, nigga, I'll perform again.
They got these senators, judges, these lawmakers, warmongers, they got them in their pocket, man. Okay? And it's just like a Mr. Potato Head, man. They dress them up and make them go like you go do this. And you go do this. And you go do this, man. Okay?
This is Mr.
Hey, man, exactly.
Hey, bro. And just to show you your vote don't count, even if it's a presidential election and that one guy or whoever get the electoral votes and is nominated president and it's over, he done won, you still got motherfuckers on the West Coast. The polls are still open. They still standing in line a couple more hours to cast their vote. When they even know at that point it's over. And because they saying,
I heard about
this,
man.
right?
Yeah, man.
So I'm gonna cast my vote because it count. Motherfucker, the election is over.
They don't let us vote.
And it don't go by
they
the majority
vote, man.
Of people that vote for whoever, man. Don't count. That don't even count. That's crazy.
It don't matter.
You get so many numbers
we make millionaires every single year.
Right.
And it ain't never been no different. Don't take our word, just go back and do some research on it. But we understand it's not in the comic book, man. Okay? It's not on World Star, it's not on Ready to Take Out, man. Okay?
And motherfucking
People are fucking gone. People are fucking gone, man. Continue on, bro.
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, that's what Jake is doing, man. That's what you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are doing, man. All right, by following this political system, all right, you trusting in Egypt, man. You're not trusting in your power, man. All right, you going to Esau and begging them for scraps, man. All right, can you develop this part of the city? Can you fix this little bump in the road? All right, going to council meetings and all that bullshit, man.
Jobs.
Right.
Give us better jobs. Give us better education. Man, that's all bullshit.
Right.
Better education. We need better textbooks and all this garbage, man. They're not teaching you shit in this system.
I heard Scarface want to go.
You know,
The rapper Scarface want to go for council.
Yeah, him and Willie D.
If you good, baby.
He gonna fight for you.
And with the bro.
Yeah, Willie and
Really?
We good, baby. Y'all get y'all shit together.
We got the ghetto boy.
We good to go.
No more talk.
Over the counter.
God damn.
Talking about niggas that was talking about murdering and selling dope. Get the hell out of here.
Hey, what they took them over.
Right.
See it, bro. These presidents that they already been had selected from through bloodline, they ain't nothing but murderers and dope dealers, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the high fucking level, man. Okay? You think Billy Clinton just played the saxophone?
Shit.
He flooded Little Rock with dope.
He did.
That's a whole other story.
Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Right, because you damn idiots, you trusting in Donald Trump, man. All right, you got damn Issachar trusting in Donald Trump, man. All right, but when you see this nation going into war, all right, going through the economic collapse, you're going to lose your goddamn mind, man. You're going to be saying, Trump, what the hell did you do, man? All right, well, you fucked it up for everybody, man.
Yeah, we voted for all these different people, right, to get them in offices, right? And it ain't gonna be no jobs out here. And that's in the scriptures. The economy is gonna collapse. All right? Diseases, you're gonna run to your local hospital or your 24-hour emergency center, and that mug gonna be closed, man. Or it's gonna be packed jam with sick people. You going there, construction shit. Shit is gonna be jacked up out here, man.
So he gonna do what we tell him to do.
They trusting this place. They get sick. I gotta go to the doctor.
Right.
Don't know what the hell doctor mean.
I know.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I've been tapped.
I got to go to the doctor.
Get some of
Get
his
on this
damn.
medicine. It's witchcraft. I got to.
Y'all,
I got to.
but it's mandatory
Read on,
that
bro.
he does what he's supposed to do.
It says,
Holy Spirit, bro.
for his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help, nor a profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
Right. So the same thing is gonna happen in this time. Jake them trusted in this system, and different figureheads in this system is gonna fail you because America is gonna be destroyed, man.
Right.
And before we was going into the thermonuclear destruction. Before that, all kind of hell is gonna break loose in this country. All right. Shit is gonna be catastrophic, man.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
We ain't gonna let that
It
happen.
ain't gonna be just going swimming and you get the goddamn flesh-eating bacteria, man. Shit, that shit can be in your water, your food,
Straight up.
the air. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna get bad out here, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna get bad out here, man. You can't even fathom in your mind, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
The burden of the beasts of the south, and the land of trouble and anguish, from whence come the young an old lion, the viper, and fiery flying serpents. They will carry their riches upon the shoulders of the young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camels, to a people that shall not profit them. It says, for the Egyptians shall help in vain, to no purpose.
Right.
Therefore have I cried concerning this, their strength is to sit still.
Right. America ain't going. Oh, you want to?
Nah, yeah, I want to keep.
Nobody
going,
word
but,
on
you
the
can speak
Pharaoh.
on that.
Fair word is.
It says,
final
now
word.
go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people,
Right.
lying children,
Right.
children that would not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Right. So they don't want to hear the prophecies that come to pass. And what we out here prophesying.
That's
Get
the truth.
Jeremiah 28 and 28 and 8. Real quick, Jeremiah 28 and 8. Somebody. And we're not prophesying that, you know, we had the greatest kingdom ever stand. Great in wickedness, right? Great in military might.
No, this is the greatest.
Okay.
The greatest to ever stand. America is the
It
greatest.
says, like I say, that's why the scripture said Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlot. Right. Yeah, Babylon
There is
the Great.
there's no other land that's greater than the United States of America.
Right.
It
Yeah,
says,
we are
and
absolutely
against
great.
great
The
kingdom.
most confusing
Oh. Man.
kingdom to ever stand.
Straight up.
You know? You really gotta make sense of this place. How about me outside gotta be dealing with you, man.
Yes.
Because we saw God layer upon layer that you gotta peel back before you can get to the what's really going on. You know? This man is being exposed.
Yes.
Right, absolutely. In that time. Go ahead, right? Absolutely.
It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Why? Because they were so righteous and upstanding for the Most High? Hell no. Because these kingdoms that stood did not operate the right way. You know? According to the right.
Oh.
And it had to go that way because this prophecy had to be fulfilled. Okay? The Most High gave all nations their chance to rule.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, all right?
It says of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Exactly. So that's what we out here doing. We prophesying about war to come, pestilences of evil. Bad times is gonna come here in America and all around. How can my circumstances get better?
Right.
You know, how can I make more money? How can I prosper? You know, and not a lot of Jakes are getting on this health tip, but shit, that's a hard thing to do in this kingdom, man.
Right.
Because everybody is undisciplined. They push out undisciplined energy,
Yes.
but you have to be disciplined to really come under the order of these scriptures, man.
Yes.
To be subordinate to the scriptures, you know. The word subordinate means under order. Subordinate means under order. Sub means under, ordinate means order. You know? You more than that? That was it. That was it in Jeremiah 30 and 9. I want to get to that.
You can all the fruits and vegetables, check all the herbs that you want, bro.
Y'all seen one out of Psalms?
Under the order of how about you know shop there, they probably very good. Very good. Okay.
That's not saying that, you know, just to say here to hell with your help, but just making a point that you really got to be disciplined and have yourself on some type of regimen. And this place is all out of order, and it pushes out a one-turn spirit. Okay, spirit to be undisciplined. Go ahead, brother.
It's Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel,
Right.
because you despise this word,
Right.
and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
Trust in oppression.
Right.
But Esau don't put it out there as oppression.
Right.
He put it out there as as this is a way of life. Okay, this is the lifestyle, or how you receive happiness is through having material possessions.
Yes.
All right, like for example, this is something as simple as going to get your car registered. Right, that's oppression. You know, it's the inconvenience, but Jake trusted it. Oh, I got my I'm in
And you have to do that in order to drive.
I'm in great standing.
You have to do that. You have to deal with them
all the legal
in
shit
order to
that
drive.
You gotta take care of here in America. Right. You know?
That's not free. That's not free. If I want to drive, I should be able to buy my car and drive my car. I gotta have.
And then for that, my scripture, the side note for oppression says fraud. See? So I trust in fraud, man.
Right?
Bullshit. And Esau. You know? But it says, wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Right.
Swelling out in a high wall whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant.
Right.
And you
It's
better
talking
listen.
about destruction, so
Because
ultimately
that
you
is ultimate.
trusting in America, right?
Like that, like literally, like I'll be on some God shit. Like literally, like.
Got something to that's it on that?
That's why God got me here still.
Yeah, get you got some?
I'm 41.
Get
Nigga, I'll fuck around be 89. I'll be
address.
fuck around be 100.
15 shot. Like the apostle to
I
Hall
fuck
said,
around and see.
he sound he say he know he sound like a broken record. We all sound like broken records because we bringing out the same breakdown, same information, because the time that we living in is the time of the last of the major prophecies to be fulfilled. That's what we out here talking
Already.
about.
I know you're in line. I know you're in line.
Even in the scriptures, like we said last night, the Most High kept telling Israel the same thing over and over and over, man. Because you got to keep saying the same thing over and over. Let's all just make, it should only be one video speaking about the mark of the beast. How many videos can you make about the mark of the beast?
Right.
People get upset with that, man. They ready for something new. Jake looking for the next best thing, man. Nah, man. We're going to keep saying what the Heavenly Father said till it happens.
Right. We just read about the prophets of old and what they did, man.
We doing the same thing.
We're doing the same thing, man.
Yeah.
And we closer to the grand finale
Yeah,
than the
boy.
prophets of old.
Yes.
So we must. Why not?
Well,
Because
we got a little time left.
you people is not listening, man. Y'all not taking heed, man.
But we ain't got that much.
Yep, and when you read the scriptures are repetitive. The scriptures go into the same accounts or the same prophecies in different parts of the scriptures. You read about, if I give you a perfect example, something that get talked about that's written about in different parts of the scriptures over and over again is our deliverance out of Egypt.
Right.
The scriptures talk about that all throughout the scriptures, man. You know?
When I brought you up out of the land of Egypt by the hand.
Right.
Or the scriptures talk about the Lord returning over and over and over.
Exactly.
And what it's going to be like, that's prophecy. The brother brought out was
Free our
what
people.
done happen. And
It's gonna happen again.
That's what's going to happen. And it said
It's just the
over
beginning.
Isaiah 63, Matthew
It's
10 and
gonna
24,
happen again.
Luke.
sun
When I
don't have
return,
no
if it
time
not
left.
be already kindled, the
So
fire
you
gonna
got
be
like
going. It keep
about-
talking about
you got
when the Lord,
about
or
busy.
when Shiloh returned.
You got
From the
about
Old
billion
Testament
left.
to the New Testament.
But after that, it's gonna
Hey,
super
brother,
over.
you will hold your peace for us, brother. We trying to preach to teach the
I
word.
understand it.
So just
But I
kind
have
of,
something to say
hey,
too.
could you
Nah,
step
you
back
ain't
over there,
ready,
brother? Could you stand on that side?
You know,
'Cause
he
people
know
trying
it.
to
He said, yeah, you're
Drinking
right.
that gut.
Yeah, but the gills,
Yeah, you should be dead.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
offensive turn the way red.
Right.
come on, that's right. Hey, let's say real quick about the shop. Bro, and for the repetition of the mention of deliverance from Egypt, once the Most High deal with you and open your eyes and give you the proper understanding of the scriptures, just that deliverance from Egypt should be a reminder. That should be an automatic. That should seal your faith, man. Okay?
I don't need no record.
Guaranteed, without a doubt, will be delivered from oppression, man. From from your oppressor, man. You shouldn't doubt it because it's written over and over and over and over and over, man. Okay? So here we are telling you the same thing. Without a doubt, no doubt at all, you will be delivered from your oppressor and from oppression, man.
Yep.
Okay? Go ahead, Aunt.
This is back up the elders, how, hey, the prophets gonna continue to say the same things. Hey, because what they've been saying since the foundations of the beginning of the world. You know? I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Psalms 89 and 34. It says, my covenant will I not break, nor alter the thing that is going out of my lips. Now, who is the mouthpiece of the Most High? The prophets. So the Most High ain't gonna alter, he ain't gonna change that. It's gonna be the same thing until it happens. You see? I just want to get that quick precept back there.
That's love, and that's mercy, right there. They keep having to remind the badass child, look, stop, this is not the shit to do. This is not the way to go. You're about to get the spanking, man. If you keep going down this road, you're gonna get the spanking, man.
Again.
To be told that over could get wanted, that's love, man. That's mercy, man. Giving you a chance to get your shit together, man. Get your shit right, man. But our people, hey, man, we just read it, man. They say to the prophet, said, prophesy not, man. Prophesy to us smooth things, man. Don't tell us the truth, man.
Right.
Just tell us some bullshit that's gonna coincide with this mouth lip and this dope, and this my system that's gonna make me feel good, man. That's not the case, man. Most I don't deal like that, man.
Right. Because Jake can't see nothing greater than America.
Yeah.
To Jake, America is the greatest place on planet Earth.
The valley of the shadow of death. Ain't that something?
Ain't that something?
Oppression.
Right.
Death is the greatest thing to you simple ass Negroes, man. Death.
And then they find out, the ones that so-called make it, they find out when they get to the top of the mountain, so to speak, that damn, this ain't shit.
This ain't it.
It's all death, destruction,
Right.
homosexuality. Okay,
Right.
they families be more broken up and confused
Right.
and out of order
Right.
than the Jake in the wards in the goddamn so-called ghetto
Right.
of America.
Perfect example, Will Smith's family. Look at his family, man. His woman is the dude, he the chick. His son is a flaming homo.
Right.
With the dyed hair. The daughter, she bugged out crying on video.
You know what she's talking about? She's talking about how you say it? Polygamy, not polymony. Polymony. That's how you say it.
The word poly means multiple.
Right, so she's talking to Jada Pickett about having multiple women or men, whatever shit fuck she into. Alright? See what I'm saying?
And they good with it. Because that's how we get our bread and butter. We done sold that. Imagine you can go watch your old man riding another man's lap on a movie, bro. What kind of mind frame will that put your son in to see his father riding another man's lap,
Damn,
bro?
Earl when you said that, bro.
That, hey, you can watch that right now on YouTube. Why YouTube ain't pulled that? A man riding a man.
Right. YouTube got all kind of homosexual advertisements too.
Right.
You know?
But
videos. They not flagging that shit.
Right. They flagging the brothers' videos, man. Ain't that something, bro? Ain't that something, bro? I posted a video about how the Lord scattered us throughout all the nations. Flag, bro. So I can't even upload videos on the page no more. I made a new page. I put the videos back up on it. They shut the whole page back down in one day, bro. Okay? But they got all this homosexuality and this faggotry going on, man. This shit is crazy, bro.
Rampant.
This shit is crazy, bro. But who's the earth giving it to, man? The wicked, man. Okay? And they gonna promote their shit, okay? And everything that's righteousness, man, they gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, they gonna dampen it down, man. They gonna try to put dirt over it, man. And they doing it, man.
Yeah, which I hold. I come for our second
Ezra. Did you finish?
To get that that scripture say that the Most High mingled a perverse spirit.
Oh boy.
In the midst thereof.
This is Isaiah 19 and 14.
Right, Isaiah 19.
The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
So this place is perverse, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay?
And the
There's
Most
every
High
level.
mingled their spirit.
Right, and they check that out.
How's that for God?
Right, only the judge's place.
Right. That's right. To judge it, man.
So everybody is bugging. I brought that out because, like the brother was going into, that's what's being pushed out. There's nothing. This place is about perversions. Okay. Somebody looked that word up off the shot.
Right.
In the
Etamon.
in the etymon.
Yeah.
Or etymology online dictionary. You can look it up in the blue letter too, but I know it's a compound word. Verse means turn. You know, it's perverse.
Wicked.
Right. Wicked.
The first thing that come up,
Yes,
huh?
yes.
Wicked, what per and then verse say? On there. Anybody broken down or
Let me
no?
see. Let me go first. Per mean turn the wrong way, turn about from per away, and then word to turn being
Right.
and vert is to, like vertical, where you get the word vertical. So it's a direction.
Right.
It's turned the wrong damn way.
Right.
Exactly. Backwards.
Right.
It's like in Isaiah, 26, I believe, that Isaiah 26, it said they have, is that Isaiah 29, I mean? Isaiah 29 and 16.
This is Isaiah 29 and 6.
But finish what you had over there, then go to Isaiah 29.
This is Isaiah 19 and 14.
Right.
The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
In the
And-
midst of what? Spiritual Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay? America. Yeah, and spiritually Egypt and spiritually Sodom. All right? So this is what this place is about. It's about perverseness. Okay? Or the wrong direction of these scriptures.
Yeah.
The opposition of what these scriptures tell us to do.
When you look up the other part of the word work, when you go into work, it say contrary. So it's contrary to the words of the Father, like the
Right. Two men bumping dickheads is contrary to the will of the heavenly
First.
man. Two women laying down, fucking munching, bumping boxes, man.
Right.
It's contrary, man.
Women in positions of authority.
Right.
And Esau done that shit on purpose. And like for us Jakes, when you go and you gotta deal with this man's system, majority of these public servants, a lot of them are so-called black women. Okay? And they telling you whether you approved or not.
My
Okay.
daddy Esau, my boyfriend, my lover Esau say, that's basically what they should be telling
Right.
you. The white man told us to tell you.
When you get locked up, a lot of the correctional officers do like through the processing part are goddamn so-called black women. They got weave in their fucking hair, they got eyelashes, but they around there barking orders.
Right.
Right.
At men.
With mugs
Right.
on their faces, man.
Men, and not just frail men, we talking about hardened criminals.
Right. I mean, what y'all got
That
pictures.
shit is a lock you. That's not gonna go when society break down, man.
At all.
Women ain't gonna be calling shots.
At all.
Y'all gonna, I listen.
No.
Just like on the book of Eli, old girl was like, please take me with you.
No.
No.
I had to go to the Social Security office a while back, and there was a female officer in there. She's supposed to, keep things safe and make sure everybody following the rules.
Down, huh?
And she told the man, because it really wasn't nowhere to sit, so he's sitting on the floor. She made him get up and go sit down. She said, did not tell me the way she came at him, it was like it was perverse. It was out of order, He had told a man to get his ass up and basically go find a seat. Or else, stand up. You can't sit down in here.
Right.
If it ain't no seats, you just gotta stand up. I said, this place is a piece of shit, man. All right, there's more in there?
I'll just finish it off.
Yeah.
It says, Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
It's erring in every work thereof. because the right way is the way of these scriptures.
Right.
That's where the error is at, erring from this way. Though they uphold, so-called uphold the scriptures, right? Say this is a God-fearing country. God bless America this.
Yeah, what
God bless America after this announcement or this. It's all bullshit. You know? Yeah, the presidents have to swear in on the Bible, right? But
Not
then,
gonna uphold nothing that's written, bro. Never have. Ain't that something, man?
I was saying that in the songs, what do the wicked have to take the Most High word? They cast everything behind them.
right,
You know?
bring it out, bro. It's in Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Right, because all you're going to do is err in every way. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth. Right. Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee. Right. They hate these instructions and they cast these words behind them.
Right.
And they have their own laws.
Right.
Their own penal code.
Right.
And they can flip it and turn it and make it work for them at any given time.
Right.
Okay? Or they can just ignore it and ignore something they got on the books, and an executive order can override their penal codes and shit.
Yep. Or pardon.
Right. Or they can repeal certain laws and revise laws.
That's crazy, man.
Ain't no repealing.
No.
This law is standard.
Solid. That's
It ain't no repealing and revising and updating and all this shit. This version, that was an Article C. Now we got added an Article B on there, and all that is bullshit.
Hey, perfect example is innocent until proven guilty, man. But you'll still sit up in the goddamn locked up in a jail cell for however long you
What you lock me up for then? I'm innocent.
Right.
I thought y'all don't lock up innocent people.
Shit.
This place is crazy.
So what they do to get the money out of you is they make you pay for a lawyer and then get bonded out. So yeah, I'm innocent. You going to, but if you ain't got that money, then you gotta sit in there, and then you're gonna have to get a public attorney. And to defend you, and it's gonna get you a long sentence. So that's
If
gonna
they
get
give you the bond.
right, if they give you the bond.
Yeah.
But you gotta, if you got some money, you may be able to get you a bond, okay? And then once you get that bond, you gotta go pay the lawyer, pay all this damn money just to stay going to court, but till you find out whether you innocent or guilty.
Right.
Might have to get mama to put up the house.
Right. Yeah. That's how dirty Esau is.
Well, I get the house out of it.
Right. The bond you put as collateral. If you jump bond, then your house can get repossessed. This is a fucked up place to live, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says, it caused Egypt to art in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his own vomit.
Right, and the scriptures tell you how to deal with every situation, man. Okay, that you can go to the law and you can deal based upon the law. Okay, whatever you're dealing with, you know.
This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed.
Who turning the things upside down?
Right.
Okay, Esau is telling you, the man that's try to hide all his wickedness.
Right.
In the previous verse. Matter of fact, read that verse and then go into 16.
This is Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord.
Right. That's why they got something called secret societies.
Yeah.
Okay. And all these secret councils and shit that the general public don't know nothing about. Now they know because this man is being exposed.
Exactly.
Okay. But they've been operating for the longest, you know, in secrecy.
Secret service.
And it's still a lot of shit we don't know what the hell they doing,
Right.
you know?
That's why the people wanted to make a run on Area 51. Because it's a big secret.
What are y'all doing in
Yeah,
there?
what y'all doing over there?
And that made me think about that article with so-called Rabbi Finkelstein, bro.
Finkel.
Some brother say that was real, it wasn't real. Some brother said no, it wasn't. That's neither here nor there. But the dude that interviewed him, he was like, well, we know about your secret societies and your things that you're doing under the cover. He said, you know, people know about it now. He was like, what are they gonna do about it?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
What can they do?
Right. Yeah, so what?
And the people are so gone in this place, America. The people's minds are so destroyed and gone. Even with all this information out and being exposed, they still going along with the same shit that is being exposed.
Right.
Okay, all that information that's out. Okay, Jake is just going along with it. They say fuck it.
Right.
If this is what it is, this is just what it is.
Right.
You know, where's the next pill? Where's the next blunt? Where's the next 40 ounce or whatever the hell? Where's the next?
Yeah, give me some of that green drink. Let me get some of that.
When I go to the club,
Right.
Jake is doing the same shit.
Right.
Going to Disney World and shit.
That's crazy. But that's just being, like you said earlier, Jake didn't embrace death, man. Jake they call good evil and evil good, man, because he solves the witchcraft, man. Okay? Jake didn't embrace death as a way of life. They don't. They can't even fathom. Because what we giving them, bro, is life, man. But they ain't never seen what we talking about. What Jake has seen, which is death, Jake totally believe in it, man.
And they pleased with it.
Gone.
And they promote it.
Gone.
And they glorify it.
Listen
to these niggas rap and listen to these niggas sing. If niggas singing about getting your woman, I don't care who you came here with tonight, but I'm leaving here with you.
Right.
Listen to the rap music.
Right.
I fucked your gal.
Right.
Okay? It's all demonic.
Right. Yeah, they in multiple women, okay, having orgies.
That's anti-life.
Right. And it ain't just orgies with just women, it's orgies with men.
Woo!
And then women in there kissing and doing and licking and all that shit.
Right. Wicked.
Wicked. There's other men in there in the room.
Yeah, right. Watching your piece.
So y'all they in the having orgies. They in the my girl got a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Okay.
that's fucking crazy, bro.
I like girls who like
we date the same chick.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, I'm ready to get back to you, bro. Bro, I'm in my 40s, bro. When that shit came out with my girl got a girlfriend, I was like, okay, haha. So, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you couldn't have told me at that time that just 2 years, 3 years later down the line, that's gonna be an actual way of life for you so-called Negroes, Latinos,
it got to be.
and Native Americans, man.
That's
Like they
the dream.
uphold it and live it,
Yes.
man. Okay? My girl got a girlfriend, lesbianism, man. That's
Right.
and faggotry, man.
Tattooism.
Bro, bro.
Jake is into that.
Bro, who set the standard for that shit though? Who told you niggas that was okay, that was the way to conduct yourself and live, man? The so-called white man. Bro.
Right.
Exactly.
The so-called white man, bro. All his ways of death. Now who told you niggas that it was okay to live like that?
And
man?
he used other niggas to push that shit. He took him a little fairy Tupac with a tutu on, a stage dancer, humping blow-up dolls on the stage, bro. You can go and check for yourself. Now he's the hardest nigga representing niggas, glorifying death, tattoos, killing, doing drugs, and promoting it and upholding the damn woman.
And upholding adultery. First of that whole. See, I never thought I'd see the day when Jake was getting tattoos on their face.
Right, that's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
Because I remember in the early 90s that if you had one or two tattoos, like, oh, you got a tattoo.
Right.
It was like a tattoo was like, dang, you got one tattoo.
Right.
Now Jake wants, they call them sleeves.
Right.
They
Oh,
neck,
neck.
they
They look
face,
like jacket.
Right.
looking crazy.
They look like the sailors of old. They look like bikers, man. that was just in certain cultures.
That's some heathenistic shit.
Yeah.
It's heathen shit.
Or Satan, you know, these rock stars. They'll get covered with tattoos, Motley Crue's and, you know, Metallica's, you know, this grunge, this Satan.
Heathen shit.
All these
that shit,
piercings, man.
Yeah.
It's heathen shit.
They eyebrows, lips,
Tongue.
cheeks. What the hell you got a piercing in your goddamn cheek for,
Shit,
man?
Lil Wayne changed the game.
Men piercing they goddamn nipples, man.
Right. They fucking piercing they fucking rod, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Example.
Hey, brother, say this, people go back to it, man. That like the brother went into, they took that Tupac, bro. You know what I'm saying? And before that, if you know the history of Tupac, like you say, he was a dancer for Digital Underground, man. Doing that hump dance, bro. Humping blow-up dolls, bro. He was into that Black Panther shit, that uplifting shit, man. Then finally, when he went over to that the gangster shit, all of a sudden he come out, he on that album cover, sitting on the in that chair with a bald head, with them tattoos going all the way down his arm. We ain't never seen that shit before, bro.
50 niggas.
Right, bro. That started the trend on that shit, bro. We'll let you know all that shit. Right.
He had an AK-47 tattooed in the middle of his fucking abdomen, bro.
Right. But he ain't got into that witchcraft with Esau, man. When you going into that entertainment industry, bro, it's all kind of madness, like you say, faggotry, homosexuality, perverseness, promiscuity, all kind of shit, man. Okay? And he was Pac is a perfect example of that, because once he got all the way into it, and I'm Thug Life, I'm Mr. Thug, and got away from what, you know, we ain't saving no black community anyway, but he went knee deep into the mob, the MOB. That was the blood shit right there in California. So he thought he was a real gangster. That's why they got put to death. He went and fucked with some real gangsters, man. And they got their pistol put out on him, man. Okay? That's all get caught up on the witchcraft of Esau, man. Okay? Same thing, I'm gonna say this about faith, man. He bragged about fucking the nigga wife, you know what I'm saying, which that was wicked as hell. But we talking about a fucking industry whore, man. These industry sluts, man. But look at, just go do this when you have time, bro. I ain't saying put this above your studying. But look at so-called Biggie Small's son right now, bro. Faith got married to a nigga right after Big passed, man. A Cuban-looking nigga, man. Right after Big passed, she got married to the nigga, man. Pull up a picture of Big's son now and pull up that nigga picture, man. They look like fucking brothers, man. Okay? Big
You think she just met him after he got killed?
So she admitted that these fucking wars and sluts of the industry, man.
They got niggas on standby.
Well, my point is, you niggas get caught up on this witchcraft and this industry shit, man. All the ways of each of is an error, man. They don't bring you up by telling you be a righteous man. This is how you gonna find success. This is how you gonna profit. They tell you shit. You gotta rap, you gotta play ball, okay? All kind of wickedness of the world, man. That's right, man. That's error in the ways, man. Because your heart be set up on that, man. Okay? What's that? Go ahead, bro.
No. I was just saying, if you broke, if you ain't got no money in this kingdom, then you ain't nobody. No?
Right.
You know?
And guess who Esau used to put Jake on that path, man? The nigga woman, man. Okay? The nigga woman, man. Right. As soon as we come out of the womb, she trying to figure out a way. Well, first, she gonna use you straight out the womb for her benefit to come up, man.
If she had.
Right, man, because she gonna come, right, if she don't abort you. Okay? Yeah. If she don't abort you.
Right.
Because the so-called Negro and Latino woman lead the league in abortions, man. They lead like it's an assist.
Right.
Lead in abortions, man. Okay? But then when they do have the kid, they profiting with you off the bat, man. They getting the fucking child support. They getting the Section 8. Okay? They winning off you. Is Jake eating off that child support money? Is Lil Jake eating healthy foods, man? They getting herbs and supplements, bro? No, man. That's going on the bitch weave. That's going on dope, nails.
Other men.
Other niggas' pocket.
The nigga that's on the couch playing the game.
Then with the nigga that's stepping over you, that's stepping over Jake to go knock his mama off, man. Okay? And then when young Jake get an age,
like on Baby Boy.
That's it, bro. That's it. He stepped over and to go knock, bro.
home.
Straight up, man. Then when young Jake get of age, she pushing him to play. He gon' play football.
Yeah.
He gon' play basketball. Okay, she put her whole shit into that, and then when Jake don't make it shit, she wipe her hands of it, man. Then Jake wanna go sell dope and shit, man. Okay? And the woman, man. You understand what I'm saying?
That in music too. Shit, I just put a check on my mama. I just bought my mama a house.
That's what Jake gotta do. When they make it, you gotta go and worship your damn mama.
Right, there you go.
You know? I bought you a house, mama.
Hey,
And talk shit about their damn daddy.
But this is all vanity, bro. And I'm not bragging about this shit in no way at all, bro. But when I was out in the streets, man, doing my little penny and shit, bro, the house that we stayed in, her mama knew we was selling dope, bro. When she got her check, her social security check, whatever, she'll give us her check and tell us we gotta flip her shit first before we do any of our shit, or we couldn't stay there, bro.
It's her house.
You understand what I'm saying? Not don't do it, or we gonna get in trouble.
Hell no.
Here go my shit. Go flip my shit.
Flip this house.
And then y'all, you know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know, but being in my ignorance of that, I didn't think that. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, god damn, man. Just engulfing and drenched with wickedness, laden with sin and iniquity, man.
And they love to have it.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Jake glorified wickedness, man. Hey, let's get to the scriptures, man. Good, come on. But bring that out first. 2 Thessalonians.
The second,
Verse 2. Just get straight to the. Well, you can go up a couple of verses.
the 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition,
Right.
Go ahead.
who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Right. We know they're talking about the so-called white man, okay, which his biblical nationality is Esau, or he goes back to Esau, which is the father of the Edomites.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
Or that is worship, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God.
So Jake is worshiping this man as he's the Most High. Whatever the so-called white man put out in this system, because they can't see nothing higher than what this man got set up.
Right.
And not knowing the Most High set this all up.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But they think the so-called white man got all this going. So without technically going to a so-called white person or a politician or something, bowing down and worshiping them, they still worshiping this man.
Right.
Right.
By worshiping the image.
Right.
Exactly.
And
Okay.
following his ways
Exactly.
to the teeth.
You know, they worship the image of the beast. Okay? So in essence, you're worshiping the so-called white man.
Exactly.
Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Right here. That's what that's talking about.
Yep.
Okay? He put up his image as if he's the Most High, and
Right.
he's the son of the Most High.
Yep.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
Right, and he's being revealed, especially right now in these times.
Right.
Hey,
This
read
is-
that one more time.
It says, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
In his time. In his time, man. We in his time too.
Right.
The end of the world.
Right.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
That's it.
Right. And that mystery of iniquity was the Roman Empire. They was already in power, and that was the devil that the Bible speak of. Okay?
Yep.
And to this very day, back here in the revised Roman Empire, the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speak of. That's what we're bringing out. The so-called white man is the devil that the Bible is talking about. That's what's correct. Like Jake, when we tell Jake that the so-called white man is the devil, majority of them, oh no, can't be.
Right.
They got an image of a red man, pitchfork, horns, and a goddamn tail, the spike on it.
Right.
Okay?
And they thinking this.
Right.
Well, there's no way the white man could be the devil. Look at his son.
Okay? And I'm going to find some people that say that you Israel, man. Okay? And you believe in how Shah, you pray for first.
Jesus Christ. Definitely not Jesus Christ, man. That don't mean nothing. Like the Apostle Paul say, to hell with Jesus. Jesus don't mean nothing, man.
Right.
Ain't no damn Jesus.
Right. What's that out in the ground pig?
Yeah, it mean earthly, man.
Pig.
Bugged out ass.
Right, you niggas is gone, man. You niggas is gone. Look how the people standing across the street, man, in amazement, man, in astonishment.
Yeah, it's coming. You get ready to really be shocked when the Lord returns, man.
And this should be a sign to the average drone walking up in the street, man. To see what you consider the scum of the earth, so-called niggas standing like men, bringing out these scriptures, man, and the boldness of everybody. That should be a sign, man. It should shake you up enough to where you come over here and ask, well, what are y'all talking about, man? What's going on, man? Shit, nah, man. Not our people, man. They want to continue on in wickedness, man. They satisfied with the covenant of Egypt, man. Okay? Go ahead, Rock.
It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Right, the devil is already in power, okay, with the Roman Empire. And in these last days, this man was really gonna get exposed, okay? And he say he that now let it, meaning the Most High let this man rule in wickedness, okay, until he take him out the way. And we in the time where the Most High is finna take this man out of power, okay? Go ahead.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's prophecy is actually being fulfilled right now. This man is being consumed with the spirit of the Heavenly Father's mouth, which is the prophets. Okay, get Hebrews 1:1.
This is Hebrews 1:1. The Most High.
And no pictures.
The Most High, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets, having these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom he have appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds.
Right, so the Most High, that's one of many scriptures that tell you the Most High speak by the mouth of his prophets.
Right.
Okay, go back where you was at.
It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, doing what Jeremiah 28:8 say. Okay, prophesying against great nations. I mean against many kingdoms or nations and great kingdoms. Right? Of war.
Right.
Of pestilence. Of evil.
Right.
All right. That's the consuming with the spirit of the Heavenly Father's mouth.
Right.
It's saying until the brightness of his coming, which is the missile. Get the missile sign up. What we've been talking about. He gonna destroy. He gonna take this man out of power. That's how the Most High is gonna take Esau, the so-called white man, out of power.
Right.
Okay, that's his choice way. Okay, it's to use thermonuclear destruction to kill this man's or destroy this man's power structure in earth.
That's right.
His rulership.
And the Most High created him. The scriptures say, I've created the smith that bloweth the coals. So it's all orchestrated through the Heavenly Father, man.
Right. And going back to that scripture about the mystery of iniquity does already work.
Yep.
Paul was telling him, look, the devil that the Bible speaks of, they in power right now.
Yeah.
Because they knew that the Edomites was wicked. Okay, they just didn't know that they was the devil that the records or the scriptures spoke of. Okay? The wicked.
Yeah, like you said, that's the Most High choice way of destroying Esau by fire, man. This
Psalms 11:6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. And that's horrible tempest. And that's the way the Most High he chose from the foundation to destroy Babylon the Great.
Right.
Hey, the first death was by what? Water. The second will be by fire. Just so happened Esau the last heathen of the world. That's just how it fell. Hey, it makes sense though, because in order for us to get the kingdom, we have to know both sides, right? Wickedness and righteousness. Before righteousness come, he allowed us to see how wicked the wicked can get.
Right.
So right before the kingdom, he let the most wicked nation rule.
Right.
You know?
And Esau had been in power before America, because you had the first time Esau came into power, okay, as king on kingdom status, you know, was the Greek Empire. All right, and then what followed that was Edom ruling again, the Roman Empire. But he was gonna go to his furthest extent or highest extent of wickedness here in Babylon the Great. Esau's last rule. Okay, so like the brother was saying, we had to experience the highest level of wickedness under this man, so that we can understand both sides of the spectrum. Go ahead.
It's back in 2 Thessalonians 2:8 again. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Oh, that's not Satan that this is talking about. He say whoever this is talking about, which is talking about the wicked, the devil, he said his working is after Satan. So that's
Right.
a good scripture you can put with Isaiah 14. Tell you that Lucifer, okay, the light bearer, or which people think Lucifer is basically Satan.
Right.
You know.
Right.
It tell you in that chapter that there's a man. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Right.
And did shake the nations?
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, even him whose coming is after
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Yeah, the adversary.
Go ahead.
I just tell you the Most High balance, because the elect, the prophets, their coming is after the working of the Most High Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. The Edomites, their coming is after the work of Satan. You know, so they doing the will of the spiritual demon Satan, but they the physical counterpart of Satan. You know, so when brothers say that's the devil the Bible speaks of, is talking about the so-called white man, woman and child.
Yes.
It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive.
Right, he deceived the so-called white man being in power, and y'all glorifying this man
Right.
as he is the Most High.
Right.
The proof of that is, especially the Latin tribes, okay, they have Caesar Borgia, okay, they'll have him posted up in a car,
Shit.
painted on the car,
Right.
a stick on the car,
Right. Tattoo
all
on
over, yeah, tattoo
Yeah.
on. And Jake is into that too. Jake
Yeah.
is into putting Caesar Borgia tattoos on, or Judah, the tribe of Judah. Okay? Yeah, the Jesus.
Oh,
piece.
that's good. That's a
Okay.
good idea.
So you worshiping the so-called white man.
Right.
Okay? So whatever he didn't put forth, you deceived by it.
Right.
Okay? It said you're gonna perish with all deceivableness.
Right.
Okay?
Perish.
Perish because you were deceived. Go ahead.
It says, with all deceivableness of unrighteousness.
You were deceived with unrighteousness.
Yeah.
Not righteousness, but with unrighteousness. This man is putting forth unrighteousness, okay, as if it's the right way, and he's
Right.
deceiving you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
Because if you follow my way, it's the mind of Esau. If you follow my way, which is unrighteous,
Right.
you'll prosper. You'll gain. You'll make it in life. Go ahead.
And happy?
Go ahead and have it.
That's the way of America. You gotta be crooked to come up in America, man.
But what have you gained? When you do gain the substance of Babylon, what do you?
Yeah, heartache, misery, and pain.
Right.
You got all this
yeah.
big house.
Yeah.
Like look at all, like for example, Mike Tyson. when that guy was like, look, you had all these belts.
Right.
Mike Tyson understood that. They used me up and abused me.
Right.
And all I got is these fucking really these
Right.
belts to show
Yeah.
for it.
It's garbage.
He said, this is
Yeah, he was like, oh, this is
bullshit.
this is, you know what I'm saying?
This shit is nothing.
right.
Like you got cats like Deontay Wilder that's fighting and struggling to achieve. Every time you see an interview, I want to unify the best. I want to unify the best. I want to do this. Blah 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 blah. Look at Mike Tyson, man. He telling you like shit, but he flicked that shit like it was dog shit, man.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, this ain't shit.
Y'all glorify. I don't glorify this shit.
said,
I done
yeah.
destroyed my body
That's what
behind
he
this
said. He said,
bullshit.
yeah, when I was young and didn't know nothing, he said, yeah, it meant something to me.
The ways of Babylon.
Yeah,
He
the
saw. Do
experience.
this. Go this way. No, don't go this way. Do this. Go this way.
Air.
And has it profited you or benefited you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans at all?
So what if Jay-Z is a billionaire?
Right,
So
right,
what?
right. So yeah. So what? So you got enough Federal Reserve notes to make you a money phone? That's what did it. This shit ain't backed by nothing, man.
Right.
Man can get on Jay. You looking at Jay-Z as this icon, right? This image, this idol, right? And his damn woman is a hoe, but that's acceptable for you to have a woman on your side if she can be a hoe. If you can go on the web and you can see Beyonce body exposed, okay?
Right.
You can see other men that's got superstar status, so to speak, that they women exposed. You know, like you got the nigga, what's the nigga, Offset or something, didn't they? Offset.
Just another
He married to
simple
what,
Cardi
B.
B.
And she's a goddamn, you can go on the internet and see her showing her goddamn private.
See a goddamn box, man.
Secret court.
Imagine
Kanye
being able
West.
to any brother out here, man. Any brother in the count. Imagine being able to pull out your phone right now and see your mama nakedness, man.
Good.
See your friends, the people you know, seeing your mama snatch, man. Her titties and butts, man.
Jada Pinkett, they kids can get on there and they can see multiple movies where she is getting plundered and pillaged in the movie. Like in that movie, the movie Set It Off.
Yeah.
She in there then showing her nakedness. In that movie, Jason Leary, just to name a couple.
Set it
Just
off.
to
She
get-
had to do that for a contract.
Yeah, to get her little brother into college.
Woo!
She did that and he got killed. So it was all for nothing.
But a damn whore, like the brother was saying, whoredom and lust is being upheld in this society, man. It's not incidental, man. Like Cardi B, man, Cardi B in with a damn sit down with Bernie Madoff, man. What's the dude that's running for one of these crackers that's running for president, man? But they had to sit down and they was having a back and forth so-called meeting of the minds, man. What the fuck? Come on,
A
man.
bitch that done admitted to drugging cats and making them, having them sleep with punks and trainees, man.
Yeah, and she said she don't even know how many dudes she slept with. It's on the web. She said she don't even know. She said, girl, just count the ones you was serious with. She told her friend that. Just count the ones you was serious with. She was like 20. Oh shit, I don't know. She basically said, I don't know how many.
I fucking don't know, bro.
Yeah, I lost count yesterday.
Hey, that's terrible. And a lot of these women, they don't know how many men they can sleep with. They have to think about it for a week with pencil and paper.
There you go, little Jay.
And still couldn't come up with all the men. You know? Go back to that scripture.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
They don't want the love. They don't want, because this is a labor of love to give you the truth. All right. It says that you might be saved, because this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is, if you of the elect, is capable of saving. This is all we got.
Right.
What the scriptures say, that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. All right, of that time. Okay. Having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and living it is what's gonna be able to save you.
Right, bro.
Okay.
So
Giving diligence, all diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Sure, that's right. So you need stability. I mean, to make stable. Why would you need that, man? That means everything is going awry. Everything is thrown off balance, man. Okay.
So that means everything gonna be right. Everything gonna be messed up, man. These scriptures, man, gonna be the stability of our times, man.
Right.
Take heed or not, man.
Right.
There is no plan B, man.
Right.
No plan C, man. This is it.
And I say when you go into that word stability, if you look it up, it really go back to faith. It really go back to your faith in these scriptures in that time, and believe having this in your mind, because we ain't gonna be able. We may not. You may not be able to pull out your scriptures and go read the accounts to boost your faith up.
Right.
You gotta have this up in your mind, man.
Right.
These accounts, okay? Believing in what thus said the scriptures,
Right.
okay?
Right.
When all hell is breaking loose, holding fast to what we believe in, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this book. All right? Because they got people out there that know these scriptures. Just because you know these scriptures ain't gonna save you. You gotta believe in this book.
That's right.
All the way.
That's right.
You know? You
That's
can't
right.
have partial belief, because partial belief really ain't no belief.
At all. Right.
No?
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, 2 Thessalonians 2:11, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie.
Because that's been judgment. The Most High, because Jacob is wicked, they into unrighteousness, right? Which is going to cause them to perish. The Most High is keeping them, basically judging them by having them stuck in that state, in that blind state. Okay? So the Most High is letting you know he running both sides right here in the book of Reed. Jake being into that wickedness, Most High gave him over to them. He said, I ain't gonna have no covering over you.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Just like we read in Romans the 1st chapter. Most High say, because you won't be in the wickedness, I'm gonna give you over to it.
Right.
You know? But Jake, this really is going all the way back. Jake is just coming back in their life of being wicked, man. 2/3 of Jake. Sorry, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead,
It says that they all might be damned who believe not the truth.
And all might be down, that may be destroyed.
Right.
Okay, that believe not the truth. Go ahead.
It says, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Had pleasure in unrighteousness. See, it ain't a shameful thing. It ain't a thing that's looked at in a bad light. They pleased to be wicked.
Yes. Shit, black culture. That's black culture right there, man.
And real quick, just bring that out real quick, and then whatever. One in First Maccabees 1:11.
First Maccabees, what?
Jake don't have no concern. We've been going into, like, for example, Isaiah 30:9. Jake don't want to hear what the prophets got to say. They
Right.
want to hear smooth things.
Right.
Tell us how we can make it in Egypt.
Right.
In the spiritual Egypt.
Right.
I want a
Okay.
new car. I need a new car. I want to be blessed with a new car in the house.
Right.
Good job.
Cadillac awesome. Right.
Yeah. The dream. That American dream.
Then when they get it, they start, damn, my woman's a hoe, my kids are out of order, and I done had to commit a homicide.
Wow.
Maybe a lot of them they had to bend over.
Yeah, to get up there.
You know?
Right.
Bending, baby.
Hey, like Tony Montana and Scarface. He was sitting at the dinner. He was like, shit, this
This is
is
it.
it. This is what I work for.
Right.
A fucking dope fiend whore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And most of our women, they all strung out on fucking
Yes.
Right, bro. When they do that in Future, put out that song, Molly Percocet, who you think was listening to that song, bro? Goddamn black woman, man.
That's their thing. I like trap music. Ain't that the name of 2 Chainz album? Trap music or some shit?
That nigga T.I. had an album called Trap Music.
Trapped in wickedness, man.
I like girls that like trap or some shit. With a goddamn pink album cover.
That's
Crazy, man. That's glorifying it dead.
right, that's right. That's right, bro.
Right.
That's right. Read up.
Hey, real quick, just like the brother was going into, you get up there and then you realize this ain't shit. There's a cat that from where we from, got left an inheritance, a few $1 million. He got all kind of shit going and had to come out and get a testimony. The church he go to, he say, I got the biggest whore under the roof of this church, man.
Damn.
Living under my roof. So is this it? And then, if you got all that shit, where you think your mind gonna be? It's gonna be on all that shit.
And then, yeah, how to keep it. And then, if you do keep it, how many, before you get tired of it, how many cars can you buy and watches can you buy and do all and travel around the world? Once you do that so much, you're gonna be like, damn, what else is bored?
Right.
You don't get bored with it. That's why they get into these drugs and they get into all this weird ass shit because they be like, this is it. And they really suffering because it's a void inside of them of this truth, which they can't get it. We're reading about it.
They can't even go nowhere. They can't walk up and down the street like we can walk up and down the street. Mobs of people will be trying to get at them because that's their idol. They can't go to the store without getting harassed. They can't go sit in a restaurant without being harassed by people.
Man, they the most stressed, they some of the most miserable, stressed out individuals. While Jake is looking at these superstars and these they icons, okay, idols. That's all they are. All these people is nothing but idols. All our people that have made it, they idols.
Right.
Jake look up to them and worship them as idols.
Right.
You see? Right. And these idols, these idols selected, they are miserable and stressed the fuck out, man.
Yep.
Believe it.
I forgot who made that song. He was like, how much Ace of Spades can you drink only just to piss it out, man? How much, I mean, like the brother said, how many cars can you buy, houses?
And women and all that. When you had the finest women and all that, you realize, damn, she just slept with 8 and all sleeping with the same whores of the industry.
Right.
You just like, damn, this it.
Yeah.
Really? This is all what else can I do to fulfill happiness in me?
Right, bro. Hey, Jake got this thing in his mind where he's talking about good box, man, good pussy, man. Bro, when you in heat, it's all good, man. Ain't none of these hoes different than the next, man.
When you bugged out of your damn mind full of drugs, when you got all this dope in your mind, how the hell you gonna decipher what's good and what's not?
Right, man.
No.
Bro, you stick your piece in there, after you stroke and bump, you gonna shoot, bro. That's what make it good. You can do that with any one of these hoes, man. But Jake in the pursuit to get the top-notch bitch, all these hoes garbage.
And they fake. Now, another big thing going on amongst the women of our nation, okay, was they really not women. You could really just call them, I don't know what the hell, call them Babylonian whores.
Like Black Ramsey females.
What are they into? They into getting fake breasts, fake asses.
Fake asses.
And this is the women that these men are going out.
Yes.
These punks are going out. A woman that got fake breasts, fake ass, fake eyelashes, fake hair, a horrible attitude,
fake personality.
Yeah, they not that person who you see on social media. That's not her. That's not the same person when you go and meet her. You ain't meeting who she is.
Right.
You meeting her alter ego. You meeting the character, man. Yeah.
It's 2019. The black and Latino woman still making duck faces and faces that Nicki Minaj stopped doing 5-6 years ago.
They put animal
that collagen, right.
Facial features on their animal dog nose and bunny ears and
growing.
What the hell does this shit mean?
Right.
Are you a squirrel?
Right.
Are you a rat? That's right.
Right.
Is it Halloween?
You a dog, but you don't want to. You call me all men a dog.
Right.
This place is just fucked up.
Right, bro. Bro, like I say, some of my photos, bro, I see some shit that young birds probably never seen. We used to have photo albums, bro. And they took pictures and they kept the pictures. And you just go back and sit down and look at grandma, look at AT, look at such and such. Imagine opening that album book and they don't have that shit no more. But imagine opening that book and every picture you see grandma, auntie, mama, your sister, with a goddamn tongue hanging out of goddamn mouth.
Making goofy faces.
Right, bro.
Oh, with their ass turned towards the camera. This is what she's telling you in that picture with her ass towards the camera is, this is all I got to offer. Is my ass. How round is my ass? My funky ass. How round is it? How big is it? This all I got? Do you want me?
Right.
That's all they got.
Has the shit now.
You shopping for used tires,
value menu.
About that early.
Go ahead.
They be posting all on these different sites, social media, but at the same breath, they'll say you gotta treat you with respect. You know what I'm saying?
This place is. You can't make no sense. This is why this is Babylon the Great. You can't make no sense of all this madness that's going on. All right, finish that out, bro. We'll wrap it up.
First, forget the horse leg and the. Now go ahead, bro. That's too far. This all went too far, bro. You got too far.
It went
Too far.
First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days, where they're out of Israel, wicked men,
Right.
who persuaded many, saying,
Wait a minute. That's how Jay wrote.
Yeah.
Okay, it's always a knucklehead that rise up and be the ringleader, or the leaders of the nation, so to speak, and the masses follow based upon the bullshit they push out.
Right.
And we bringing it out, right? Examples of it right now. If these icons, okay, if they say something, Jake worship whatever they talking about. If they say to do, they go out and do it.
Right.
You know?
If Steve Harvey said it, Jacob gonna do it, man.
Right.
50 Cent said
It's law.
gonna do it, bro. If Quavo said,
A nigga with a choke on.
E40 gave the law. They made a rap song called Law.
Yo, got it.
What's law and what's not law? What to do, what not to do.
Right.
That ain't in the scripture.
that Carlos Rossi, top of the line.
We got some new shit now, bro.
Jesus.
God damn, bro.
First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days, with their out of Israel wicked men,
Right.
who persuaded many,
Right.
saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. This is still going on to this
Right.
very day.
Yes.
Right.
Okay? Making an agreement. Sign right here. Okay? And this is what you'll get if you do business with us. We get you cars, we get you women, we get you the house, we get you everything your heart desires.
Right.
Gonna please your flesh.
And a little fame, a little
Yeah, we're
vanity
gonna
and
get you
fame.
some fame. They'll take the fame over all that.
Right.
Yeah. Shit.
They don't even need that. As long as everybody think that
No
we got
need.
this.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Let us go, not just the wicked men, but the ones that follow them.
Right.
Let's go and make a covenant with them. Go ahead.
With the heathen that are round about us.
Uh-huh.
But since we departed from them,
Since we departed from who? It says that they departed from making covenants with the heathen.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
We have had much sorrow. Because what? You get in bed with them, they give you goodies. Versus you down there, like, the average citizen, so to speak, you catching hell. But if I go and get into this, really you got to go and do some wickedness.
Right.
Then he'll take care of you, so to speak. Okay? Go ahead, I.
So this device pleased them well.
So that device pleased to be wicked.
Yep.
Show you that Jake takes pleasure in it.
Right.
This device pleased them. This plan, then we go and we eat the pork, we sacrifice the pig on the altar.
Woo!
Okay? Not don't circumcise our kids, then he gonna give us goodies.
As long as we hear, as long as we contrary to the Heavenly Father, our power.
Damn it, we just accept what is it,
GETQ.
if we accept that way of life, then we can get this. If I commit a homosexual act and I get superstar, I can
Right,
stay
get
on
this record deal, right.
Or something you gotta sacrifice your integrity some type of way.
Yes.
Or give up your integrity one way or the other. Okay? If it ain't bending over, you gotta do something that you gotta give up your integrity. Okay?
Might be one
To
of your
attain
children.
something. Right.
Might be your woman. Might be your best friend. A lot of these cats that all of a sudden blow up, their best friend get killed, or their mama get killed, or their daddy get put to death. They had to give up something, man.
Yeah, they'll go and they'll move in the high class, so-called high class suburban neighborhood, and then now you gotta, wherever you live at, you gotta, your children gotta go to that school. And a lot of Edomites over there. So now your kids is being surrounded by wicked ass. Jake wicked as hell, but Esau is on that funk shit.
Yeah.
It's just all messed up.
Yeah.
You really can't. Esau is wicked, but Jake is surpassing these of the wicked.
Right?
Damn near whether your kid go and dwell amongst Esau. This we gotta get out of here.
We just gotta
man.
get out of here. Shit.
Where do you go?
Yes.
Homeschooling kid. I
Don't
mean,
matter.
what the fuck do you do in this place?
It don't matter.
It's jacked up, man. That's why we've been going into the scriptures. This place gotta be destroyed. It will be.
Gone.
Right.
According to biblical prophecy.
Right.
It gotta go. There's no other way. You know? Y'all got?
That was it on that? Hey, with that, man,
Well, whether you realize it or not, starting with our apostles and elders and all that beyond you see in the four corners of the earth, putting in this work, man, this is mercy and love of your power, man. Okay? Because, man, look, this shit is winding down, man. Okay? It's gonna come a day. Look, man, these little days that you have that you might share to chill and you be like, damn, this is fucked up going through hell. Bro, it's gonna come a time to you're gonna wish to have these days. These gonna look like the good old days to you, man. When pestilence and famine and mono is going down, man. Okay? So take heed to the words, man. Well, it's only for the day. Okay? Let me say this, man. Look. Stop being a keyboard gladiator. Get your ass out of the highways and byways and get this work in, man. Okay? And try to find favor with the Most High Power, man, because for this place is, man, check the great.
Yeah.
Big beard, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach is on his way back, man. And he coming back with a vengeance, man. Okay? And that's the, we blowing the trumpet according to the will of the Spirit Yahweh Mashiach, but we see people y'all not taking heed, man. Y'all not dancing, man. Y'all not lamenting, man. So, to hell with you, man. But to the elect, to the hopefully elect, man, hope this is edifying, man. Most High will. We'll be out here next week, man. Telling what thus saith the Most High Power, man. And to the rest of you, man, to the hell with you, man. Okay? May death and pestilence find you, man. Okay? With that, I want to say, Allah,
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rachakudash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the hopefully link on the four corners to the few sisters that are trying to see the word Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahushua. I'm just with this silence, man. Bad,
Shalom.